all that good messages to give.
Alright.
With some burn obia.
So them say, life is the greatest gift, and that we know, seeing, because we are the ones who are full joy and partake of this life. So we know, say, how sweet life is when you live it to the fullness, seeing. So we say, give thanks for the life, give thanks for the life giver, seeing. Forgive I and I life and find I and I worthy to partake in this life, seeing. So yeah man, give thanks for the giving of thanks, people. Yeah man, and I life is I life. And some of them say, well, Ras Imon, why is Uno is a Rastaman? Why are you a Rastaman, Ras Imon? Well, may I tell Uno man? Cause just like Bob say, and it's not saying the same thing like Bob or imitating what Bob say. But the truth me I talk, people. I and I life. Everyone life should have great meaning, right? And if Uno life have great meaning, that means you have to look and search for the truth. Seeing? Have to search for Jah, search for the Most High. And when I and I search and seek all around, right? Me see one man. Him stand up in Ethiopia for real, for true. Seeing? Not no mystical thing. This year man come as the redemption for mankind. Him stand upon the throne of David. Seeing? Him trample down all type of stereotypes and everything with him talk about I and I as black man, as African people. Every type of myth that they try to spread amongst the world in the Western Hemisphere and amongst the people in the diaspora. Them try make we look down on Africa like Africa is a savage place. Seeing? But we see that we done know that civilization come from Africa. Them come like them have to civilize I and I. But His Majesty trample all them myths when them stand up on David's throne and show the world civilization to the fullness, seeing dignity, integrity. A king was stand up, 72 nations bow down before him, seeing him stand up in truths and rights. And it's that same spirit and truth that I and I Rastafari stand with in this time. So Babylon can't come tell with nothing. Seeing? So why I seek Rastafari? Because Rastafari is the highest power. Seeing? Most ancient throne upon earth. Why should I and I come and follow anyone? His Majesty teach we. Just by seeking him teach we. To seek within ourselves. Him teach we to think on our own. And when Uno really and truly get the teaching of His Majesty, Uno will realize that His Majesty is really within. And He was already there before. So it's like you not find nothing new. And Bob say it best. It just have to grow up. Seeing? It just have to grow up. And if Uno allow it to grow up, and Uno don't stifle the growth, Uno will see it. We have to seek. Jah tell we, if we seek, we shall find. If you seek, you will find, people. Some of we don't seek. Some of we don't try. Remember say nothing beat a failure but a trier. Anything you want to do in a life, all you have to do is think it first and try. Just try do it. Put forth the effort and try. Remember, people, it is the inaction. Throughout history, it has been the inaction of those who could have acted, the indifference of those who should have known better, and the silence of the voice of justice when it mattered most. That is what has allowed evil to triumph upon the face of the earth. Seeing? And His Majesty done tell we that laziness is the sole breeder of poverty. So we have to know, say people, that it's an inaction. I and I have to put with works. We have to pull ourselves up by we bootstrap, seeing, and do the works. The works must be done. You can't expect, just like the farmer. The farmer can't expect to get corn during the harvest if him not go till the ground and plant the seed and water the seed and take care of the seed. And the sprouts and the plant as they grow. Seeing? You can't just go. See, some of we expect the corn and we don't even plant it. We just want the corn. But we have to trust the process and realize the process is a part of it. Seeing? They say the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. So when we do and go through the process, we can't see it. We can't really appreciate it, Appreciate love the thing. So yeah, people have to learn all the virtues of life. It teach with patience, it teach with humility, teach with tolerance, it teach with all of them things there. So follow the teachings of the Most High, which can be taught to I and I just through the teachings of nature. Because the nature of man is love. When we in tune with nature, the nature of man is love. When man has become programmed by these Babylon systems, this Babylon mass manipulation, the television, the programming of the mentality by the brainwash education, that is what creates all of these negative things. Why Babylon tell we that, we are born of sin and all this and that. Why? Because Babylon done expose the people to this and that. Them done program you. Them done put certain things within our own mind that should not have ever been there. Because we are peaceful and loving people. For example, a person should never have seen another person be murdered in cold blood, right? But Babylon will show you that on TV or on television. And we'll see it and it seems like, well, we know, say, it's just a movie or it's just a show or whatever, right? Or a reenactment or whatever it is. But at the same time, now we done seen it and we done seen the image. And our mind is just like a computer, people. Once you put it in, it's there. It may get stored in the back memory or something, but it's there. And it may get stored in the unconscious, but it's still there. So that means you have to be careful what you allow into your mentality, because enough of these things is programs. Like Babylon say, when Babylon come interrupt, they bring this sound. Babylon been done know about frequency and all them thing there. See, it's I people, a lot of I people were just waking up to these things. Babylon done know about that. Remember when we would have watched television back in the day, and all of a sudden you have these colors come across the screen, right? And the colors come across the screen, and it's just like a line would just come across the screen, and then it's like a loud, piercing sound that just start beep, beep. And they say, we interrupt your regular program for a special announcement or a special news bulletin or whatever, right? Now check this. We telling the people about color therapy and how color has different frequencies and color, So check it now. Babylon was showing this, when they show this line coming across the screen, they show all the different colors, right, of the spectrum. And they have them in a certain order, right? Why is they doing that? Because they know they're drawing the people in. Seeing it's almost like a hypnotized type vibe. And then why they have this sound? We learn it about, and a lot of our people just learn about, sound frequency and how, you can listen to certain frequency that can heal you, like 428 hertz and 528, and each frequency have a different, effect on the human body or the human goody. Seeing? So now they playing this piercing sound. That means they calling upon a certain frequency to draw the people in again. And so they just really trying to program the people's mind. That's why they call it a program. And then when it's over, they say, now, back to your regular scheduled program. Right? And you go right back to the same programming and brainwashing that you're seeing. The whitewashing and everything they doing and putting in your mind. Why, people? Because they setting you up. Seeing? These thoughts that's in your unconsciousness, Those are them same thoughts that is coming out when you get angry, or you know, or you get on drugs or high on drugs and all these things. Then these things start coming out, and then they try to paint you as a savage. They try to paint you as a beast and lock you away into them the belly of the beast, into them jail cells, like they want to do all of I people anyway, or they want to kill us in the street. Seeing, but all of these things is a result of the things that they doing, because they programming our people, especially our children. And see, it take I and I to stand up, because Jah make I and I strong, so we have to stand up and we have to teach the youth them, because it's all type of people pulling at we youth. They pulling at them this way, they pulling at them that way, they pulling at them this way, right? If we don't stand up and at least make them know, say that we are here, and we giving them an option, right? At the end of the day, the youth gonna make their own choice, but we have to make sure that they know that I is here for them, and we love them, and we are an option for them to come in. And we have to show them love, unconditional love, and teach them the tolerance and the goodwill that His Majesty show I. Because see, I see His Majesty, but now these youth don't know about these things, man. The youth them just are going for them own self, or they follow these people that's on TV that's not really meaning them no good. They just drawing them in to get more followers or more fans, to get more people to come to their shows so they can make more money and sell more music or whatever they doing, you know. So we have to realize, people, this is a serious works where we partake in and we overtake and undertake, because His Majesty give I and I this as a duty. See, and Rastafari have a duty. So we can't come act like this is just a play thing. We can't play with the thing, man. Rastafari give I and I a duty, and we have to fulfill the duty. We dep on a mission. Seeing? And I mission is the restoration of that throne, that great throne of David. But we have to realize that the people is the throne. The people is that. The restoration is the people. And we talk about revolution, seeing? Yeah, man. From this time to them time there, I have to realize, people, how long shall we suffer? And how long shall we idolize our own oppressor? How long shall we be misled, seeing, into a pit of destruction? I have to think on our own, people, because the time is now. Too many have died. We don't love to see our people die. We don't like to see that at all, seeing? And we know, say, that we have to fight, because we know we will win. Good over evil will always win. Global peace and security can be permanently secured if all people of the world pool our resources together towards the complete eradication of our common enemies: ignorance, hunger, and disease. Seeing? Ignorance, one, we have to stop follow propaganda and stop follow stereotypes and prejudices and all of these things. We have to learn and get to know things for ourselves, which means we have to think on our own and stop being led by ones that try to lead us astray and have ulterior motives. Hunger. Nobody should be hungry. There's so much land and there's so much resources, so much food all over the world. No one should ever have to go hungry. People throw away food, restaurants throw away food, grocery stores store away food, but they would rather, because of capitalist society, they would rather throw it away than to give it to someone who is hungry or in need. And disease come from all of the above, the ignorance and also the hunger. the hunger, where if a people hungry, they gonna just eat anything. So people just eat anything. They don't think about what they eating. A lot of our people eat food that some countries would ban from even being on the shelf. Seeing? But they eat it because it's all they have or all they can afford. Or all they know. They don't know no better. Seeing? So we have to realize that go back to ignorance. So we see how everything is intertwined. Ignorance, hunger, and disease, they all intertwined. So yeah, people, it's yours truly, DJ Ras Imon, man. I just want to teach the people, man, because I really want the people them to know. I want to see the people rise up. I want to see everyone healthy, because health is wealth. So from you're healthy, you're wealthy, right? I want everyone wealthy. It don't matter if you have a bag of money in the bank, but if you don't have your health, you can't use it. You can't full enjoy it. Seeing? So we want you to be healthy first. And healthy is wealthy, right?